we are going to start with the topic in these deep, which is very relevant for any competitive exam, which is known as calendar. Calendar is coming from past 10 to 12 years in every exam, either you are going for UGC-NET, syllabus or any other exam. Calendar is a tradition of asking traditional questions, like we can ask you, what was the day on 15th August 1947? This was the trend 5 to 6 years back when they used to ask such questions. But nowadays, they are going for some relevant questions, which are based on recent knowledge of your calendar. For example, if we are in the month of November, and I ask you that if 23rd November of a particular year, let's say 2014, is Monday, so can you tell me what was the day on 23rd March 2014? If you don't know the date, this question is going to take a lot of your time, and you will lose 3 to 4 questions in attempting this single question. So here we are going to cover a trick, or we are going to know a concept by which we will cover how November and March can be related. If you look at the calendar of a given year carefully, you will find that March and November are the same for any year, either it's a 2014, 2013 or coming year. Every year we will find that March and November have same calendar. So it gives us a direct answer that 23rd November 2014 is Monday, then the same day in March it will be Monday again. So is there any other month in a particular year which has the same pattern, which follows the same pattern? Yes, there are few months which follows the same pattern, and these months are March, September and December. Irrespective of the fact whether we are in a leap year or non-leap year, always we will find that September and December follows the same calendar. One question can come in your mind that September is a month of 30 days only, but December is 31. But it doesn't make any difference for a leap year or non-leap year, because 30 days of September are similar to 30 days of December. The next day we can easily calculate it will be one more day extra. Apart from September and December, we also have a pair which is April and July. It is again same for a given particular year. Does leap year make any difference for any of these months? No, leap year don't make any difference for any of these months. But leap year comes into play when we are talking about February, March and November. If we want to include February, March and November, then the leap years don't play. For a non-leap year, February, March and November always have the same calendar for a non-leap year. It means in a block of 4 years, we will have 3 years having same February, March and November calendar, but for a particular leap year, only March and November will have the same calendar. And the same thing is applicable if we are checking for a month, January and October. If it is a non-leap year, then January and October will follow the same calendar, otherwise it will not. It means any year which is divisible by 4, which we know known as leap year, for example 2016, 2012 or any other year which ends with 2 digits but divisible by 4, they are a leap year and they will not follow the same pattern in January and October, otherwise they will follow the same pattern. So this is one of the basic rules. Apart from that, there are other simple tricks which helps us in solving a question in hardly 1 or 2 seconds. So we need not to waste our time, and we can easily concentrate on other questions which will require our more time. So that includes first portion of your calendar. Good morning students. Today we are covering topic of clocks, most relevant topic in your reasoning portion. Whenever you are preparing for any exam, it includes your UGC-NET, SSC, MAT, CAT, any exam, you will have a topic of clock. In clock, we divide questions in 3 different categories. First is known as mirror image, another is your angle for a given time, and the third one, time for a given angle. All these 3 types are very easy if you know the basic formulas. If you don't know, then I can assure you, you can waste how much of your time, you will not come to know the answer. For example, in mirror image, what type of question they can ask? They will simply give you time and they will ask you mirror image. For example, if I ask you, if the time in the clock is 140, what will be the time in its mirror image? If the time is 140, what will be the time in its mirror image? Do we know the basic concept behind mirror image? The mirror image shows literal inversion. We heard it about in 10th class physics. Literal inversion is a phenomenon where left appears to be right and the right appears to be left. The same thing is applicable in our mirror image. If we draw a diagram for 140, we will find out that 140 is the time when the hour hand is between 1 and 4, 1 and 2, and the minute hand is exactly on 8. So when we apply lateral inversion principle in this one, the position of hour hand, which is right now between 1 and 2, it will go on between 10 and 11. And the hand of minute, which is on 8, it will come back on 4 and 5, exactly on 4. So this time, if we see, isn't it 10:20? So mirror image for 140 is 10:20. So this is the basic approach by which we can find out time for mirror image. But question after question, if we need to draw this clock, it will waste our time. So what we can do, we can use a simple formula, which is the division of 12 hours in hours and minutes, 11 hours, 60 minutes. We can subtract the given time from 11 hours, 60 minutes, and we will find out that we are getting exact time for mirror image, like we did by detailed method. 10:20 is the time which we will get if we subtract it from 11:60. Any time you can subtract it from given 11:60. For example, if the examiner wants to test your knowledge of this thing, they can give you a question in reverse order. They will give you a mirror image time and then they will ask you the original time. For example, if they say the time in mirror image is 3:47, what is the original time? Now again we have to subtract it from 11:60, because if we see an image of mirror image in again mirror, we will find the real of it. So it becomes 8:30. So this is a simple concept for mirror image. How can we find out the time for mirror image? By simply subtracting it from 11:60. So this is the concept based on mirror image.